What's up everyone, welcome to the club and thanks for joining me for today's sketch tutorial. In this lesson I'll be showing you step by step on how to draw Cat Noir. Now for this lesson I'll be sketching with a black 4B pencil. Let's start by defining the size of the head by sketching a circle in the center of our page. So start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way around the left side of our circle. Just bring that back in towards the middle and go all the way around the right side. Now we can always go back and just readjust the shape of our circle. And this doesn't have to be perfect because we'll eventually erase this out. Now with our circle in place, we want to add a set of guidelines to help with the symmetry of our drawing. Let's start by adding a line coming down the center. So we'll start at the very top of our circle, sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom, and we'll extend that up towards the top. Let's add another guideline on the side of our circle. So starting on the left, we're just going to bring this down towards the bottom, and back up, and do the same thing on the right. Let's add a couple more guidelines going across from left to right. So we'll start from the center of our circle, go out towards the left and right side, and then we'll add one more line along the bottom of our circle. Now from here we want to locate the inside edge of the eyes. From the center, let's step over towards the left, sketch a line coming down towards the center, and we'll take that same distance over on the right side. Now I'm going to place the eyes along the bottom of our circle. Let's start from this point, curve the eye going up. Now I'm just going to bend that all the way out towards the left side. And we'll do the same thing on the right, going up towards the same height, and then out. Now right where the eye meets the side of our circle, I'm just going to curve this down, and then bend that back in towards that bottom. Now I'm going to push the iris and pupil towards the top of the eyelid. Starting up here, draw a circle, going all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to locate the bottom edge of the mask. From the bottom of the eye, we're going to step down, sketch another line going across. Let's add some shape to the bottom of the mask. From this point, I'm just going to curve this up, and bend that out. And then from here, bend this out and then up towards the side of the head. Now we're going to see the bottom edge of the nose underneath this point. So we'll start with a curve coming down and then up. From the bottom edge of the nose, step down, just mark off the mouth with a straight line. Step all the way down and mark off the chin. Now from the end of this line, I'm just going to curve the jawline coming down, and we'll bend that in towards that bottom line, towards the chin. Now let's draw the top of the mask. Let's connect the top of each eye with a straight line, just as a guide. And then from the center, curve this out and then up on both sides. Let's round out the top of the mask and go out towards the side of the head. Let's stay along the bottom and draw on the side of the neck. You're going to step over towards the left, sketch a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. And curve the side of the neck coming down towards the shoulder. Round this out and angle this down. Let's add a circle underneath the chin for the bell. Now that we've drawn the base of the head, let's add some volume to the hair. We move to the side edge of our pencil. Let's start from this point. We're just going to sweep the hair coming over towards the left. It's going to come down and across the mask, go back up towards that center line. Let's continue to sweep the hair across the left eye and then bend that out past the side. Let's go back up to the top and curve the hair going out towards the right. Now from the left side, we're going to draw a straight line going up towards that center line. And we'll add some shape and volume to the top of the hair. Go up and in. round up the top of the head, just on the outside of that circle. Go all the way around the right side. Let's bend the hair coming out and curve this back in towards the side of the head. Now I'm going to place the ears on top of the head. Let's start on the left side, bend the ear going up and then out. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. From the tip of the ear, I'm going to come down and then bend that back in towards the side of our circle. Now that we have a rough sketch, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now in this next step, we want to add some texture across the bottom edge of the hair. We're going to stay with the side edge of our pencil, starting from the bottom. Just going to add some layers going up towards the top, and just work our way across towards the left side. Just adding these thick lines. I'm just going to start overlapping the hair, coming out across the eye. Just work our way around the outside, coming in. Now I'm going to go back and work in the right side. Now going from this part, we're just going to work our way across towards the left, along the top of the head, and sweep the hair out. I'm just going to bring the hair coming down along the side of the head. And then we'll just trace out the ears along the outside. Just rounding out the tip. And now we're going to go in and start adding some detail and shape to the eyes. Start with the top edge, just going up underneath the hair, just blending that out. I'm just going to add a fold above the eyes. And tracing out the iris. I'm going to add a light. I'm going to add a small circle on the top left side of each eye for a highlight. And lightly trace the outside of the pupil, going in behind that highlight, in the center of each eye. And we'll darken up the center of the pupil. Now we want to darken up the top of the iris, going around that highlight into the pupil. Now we're going to come down, just fade that out to create a little bit of a glare along the bottom. I'm going to go back and add a little bit more detail to the hair before we define the mask. Now we're going to give our character a smile. We'll start with the top edge of the mouth, just lightly sketching this in first, and just bringing this up a little bit higher on the left side. Just add a little bit of thickness to the upper lip. And we're also going to cast a little bit of a shadow from the bottom of the nose. Now let's go in and darken up the mask with an even shade going around the eyes. And we're just going to add a little bit of glare to the mask. So adding some dark shadow on the left side, and then just blending that in. Now we're going to continue to add some more texture and detail to the hair. Now let's add a shade to the inside of the ears. I'm going to darken up the center and just blend that out. And we're going to darken up that shadow on the top of the neck, cast from the head, and just fade that down. Now as we get near the end, we'll tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Cat Noir. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.